guys, so I am home from the office and getting ready to go and work out. So I just took off my day's makeup. As promised, this week we are going to be getting into the new Clinique FIT line. I grabbed a couple of things. I got the Clinique Be Matte on the Mat workout makeup, the Shine in the Game Not Your T-Zone post-workout mattifying moisturizer, and then the 24-hour workout mascara, which claims to be sweat and humidity resistant, but still remove just with warm water. So that's interesting. So I've just taken everything off, like I said. What I thought we would do here, because this post-workout mattifying moisturizer, that kind of grosses me out. If I'm at the gym and I'm sweaty, I'm not gonna put on like a mattifying moisturizer to suck up that oil. Like, I want that off of my skin. So instead, I'm going to put this on before my workout and see if that actually just helps to keep my skin mattified during the workout. So this feels really nice, very hydrating and light. It reminds me of like a slightly heavier version of their Moisture Surge, if you've ever used that. Like, it definitely, but it absorbs really quickly. Like, that feels pretty nice. That's good. It feels good. I like that. And no weird fragrance as usual with Clinique, fragrance free. So I picked shade 01 in light for the makeup. Let's see how this does. I'm hoping that this is not gonna come out like that Blend It Yourself Drops foundation. I wasn't in love with that, but it's looking suspiciously familiar. So I'm probably just gonna use a beauty blender with this, but let's see what happens if I... So super liquidy, obviously, but I can tell it's definitely supposed to be, actually a beauty blender is probably not the thing to do with this. Changing my mind, using a brush, but not as like heavily pigmented as the Blend It Yourself drops, since those were just pigment drops. So that's that. Coverage is pretty good. No real smell, honestly. I would almost say that this is a shade too light for my sunless tan. So something to keep in mind. If you tan yourself, you might want to go a shade darker than typical. Sometimes when I move away from like light though, it gets crazy dark, so I don't like to do that too much, but I'm pretty pleased with the coverage here. It's natural, but wow, I look really, really white compared to my neck. So maybe we go a shade darker in this stuff. I don't know. But coverage is pretty good for a workout makeup, and that went on over that moisturizer so smoothly. Like, aside from the fact that I'm like ghostly white compared to my sunless tan on my neck, very impressed with that, and I didn't think that I would be, so that's cool. And broad spectrum SPF 40 in this guy. Adding on some mascara. Here we go. Let's take a look. I did wear this once before and I wanted to show you guys. I thought that this the wand was actually pretty cool looking for this. Kind of just long, very skinny. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of mascara here. Pretty impressive for the mascara, actually, like, I have to say. I have very non-existent blonde eyelashes, as you can see, so I'm actually really impressed with the effectiveness of this as far as getting you some length and volume. Loving that. And I'll tell you what, this super skinny brush really lets you get all the way down to the roots of your eyelashes as well, which I think really helps bump that volume up. So, ignoring the fact that this is like really the wrong color for the shade of my skin right now, I am going to finish drinking my pre-workout. I'm gonna go and hit a workout. I've got a really intense one today. I'll show you guys a little bit of it, and hopefully get a good sweat on, and then we will see what happens to this. So if you work out with me every week, you know that these quick workouts, even if they're only body weight, are very strenuous. I am definitely sweating as I typically do. So let's zoom you guys in and look at how this makeup is doing. So for starters, I hope that what we're seeing is that the sweat factor is real here. But aside from the liquid sweat, which is for sure pooling up on my forehead, I mean, this is really staying in place pretty nicely. First of all, can we talk about that mascara? There is no transfer. There's no transfer on my hooded lids up here. There's no transfer down here where I'm nice and sticky and sweaty. That mascara has not moved. Same with the rest of this. This says this hasn't slid across my face or sunk into my lines. And guys, this is with no primer, no powder. You saw me. I literally put on the moisturizer and the foundation. I really wish the foundation was the right color for my skin right now, but I'm dealing with it. Literally, I am pretty impressed with this. So I'm gonna zoom you back out so you're not looking at the gross factor, and we'll talk about it. So yeah, the other thing that I think is great about this is when you're at the gym, you don't necessarily wanna have like a full-on fake looking coverage. Again, aside from my color issue, I feel like this is a very natural looking coverage for me. It looks like it could feasibly just be my skin. I really like that. I'm really appreciating the fact that the mascara isn't moving on me. I can't tell you how many times I would go to the gym after work and not think to take my makeup off before I started my workout, and the makeup maybe wouldn't slide around too much, but I would get like the mascara blink all up on my eyelid because of the humidity and that moisture. So very impressed with this. Might go get a cotton ball in a second and see if it actually does come off with just warm water. Overall, I'm still out of breath. Hang on a second. I forewent my normal cool down so I could come up and like record while I was still sweaty and you guys could see what the effects of this were. I'm gonna go and do my cool down and stretch in just a second, but let me grab that cotton ball and we'll work on this mascara first. Okay, I have a cotton ball that is just wet with water. If this doesn't work, I have a backup cotton ball and I will just use the Ultralight Cleansing Oil by Neutrogena that I typically use to take my makeup off. So let's see what happens. Removes with warm water only. Holy crap. Ooh, squeezing water everywhere. Whoa. So before I finish wiping this off, you can kind of see like up here around my eyebrow, it kind of like flakes off somehow. I didn't want to like wipe all that away before you guys could see it, but it kind of just like flaked off a little bit. But you know how that typically goes with mascara. There's usually a ton of it left stuck to your eyelashes. And yeah, it was just water, so it transferred down here a lot, but that's all the way off of my lashes. I went from that to that with only warm water. I'm not gonna lie, that is not a claim that I really expected was gonna hold up with this, but I mean, that literally was just a warm water cotton ball, so that is awesome. I'm kind of wishing I had purchased more products from this line now, but yeah, I definitely give all of these gold stars. For sure, if you have the chance to go and test the color in the store, do that. Or if you don't use Sunless Tanner off and on, then don't even worry about it. Again, I think in addition to the post-workout mattifying moisturizer, they had like a oil-absorbing post-workout powder. Again, for me, I feel like I don't want to absorb the oil on my skin after I've worked out. I want to like rinse that off. But if I put this on like as my normal moisturizer and worked out after work, I wonder if this would still be effective, so I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, way to go, Clinique. That is definitely a win. Fantastic. I don't have anything else to say about these products. I'm gonna go and do my cool down and my stretching now after that workout, and then I'm gonna hit the showers and stuff. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my workout videos and next week's beauty video, which next week, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I have 2 possible videos. Both are gonna be pretty cool, so we will see. I'm not gonna preview it this week. We'll just leave that be a surprise. Thank you so much as always for spending your time with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.